my dear Gemini. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of December with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And it's a dedication to S that made a donation for Gemini. So thank you, sweet S, for your generosity. And this will be a love reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you this is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. I usually read for the empath side of the story and from the divine feminine's perspective. But even if you are a male, you might find yourself to the left in this reading. Use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. You can now get access to my premium content membership at 3 different levels at my channel. Either as a supportive member that will get access to Q&As where I answer your most pressing questions, or as an extended member that will get most of my videos ahead of time and with few to no ads, or as a full member that will get access to my mediumship training videos and other special videos above everything else. Welcome to check this out through the link in the description box or through the join button next to the subscribe button. For my regular viewers, not much will change except you will get more videos from me than you did before. Thanks to the ones that became members to my channel. I'll also start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. Okay, when I open your deck here, I see the the Queen of Wands together with the 6 of Coins. Sorry for my morning voice here. And so this is you being very, how can I say this, very spiritual. It's almost like Jesus handing out gifts to people and still having this same self-respect that he had when he threw out all the merchandisers from his father's temple. So I'm thinking you have done that with your own body. You have thrown out all the people that was trying to take advantage of you or stealing your energy. And now you have energy left for the people that actually really needs it. The people that are just like you and, are helping you. You are helping them, and this beautiful harmony in the world. When we don't pay so much attention to the ones that wants to steal it, or we give them the chance to steal it, we can actually make the world a better place with the people that's left in your circle. Okay, so I call the divine with love and light, and here we have the Page of Wands in reverse with the six of Pentacles also in the reversed. And these are, of course, the people that's left on the outside. They still want your energy, but they're a little bit immature, so they don't know really the social game of giving and taking and things like this. So being left without, not when you are a child. If you're a child and you are like that, children are a tiny bit narcissistic, and they need to be, because that's a stage of their development. A 3-year-old or a 6-year-old can be very full of themselves, but eventually we grow out of these states. But not all people does that, and these people are grown up and still acting like 3-year-old, and these people kind of needs to learn the hard way how to behave in relationships. And I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Queen of Cups together with the 6 of Pentacles. So you can still keep your empathy. You don't have to become hard and ruthless. It's just where you choose to let your sun shine, to whom you let your sun shine. So we have the Queen of Wands, and she is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo kind of energy. Full of creative energy and a lot of energy to share, maybe because you didn't give it away to just whomever. The Queen of Cups can be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. She has the capacity to live into other people's feelings and to walk a mile in their shoes without actually having to do that, because maybe she has experience from a lot of past lives, so she can just live into other people's feelings. And I want you to aim this kind of empathy towards the people that actually needs it, and not to the people that takes advantage of this energy. I'm also sorry for my printer. It just decided to clean something. 6 elements, earth, just as you need to clean out your life, but I think you already have, but you might be guilty because of the six of coins together with the Queen of Cups. You want to be empathic to people. You don't want to leave them out in the cold, but sometimes you really need to give people that tough love so that they will grow up. You probably grew up through a lot of challenges and you learned how to be nice so people would want to be with you. These other people needs to learn it too, okay? So I'm just going to tune in here for a few seconds to you and your situation in December, Gemini. Okay. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So revolution. What was up will be down. What was down will be up. So you have taken over the show, basically, not being, stamped on anymore. And here we have the old bottom of the deck, which is the Fool. So the people that has been left kind of uneducated because other people have been taking care of their needs and prevent them from self-sabotaging and prevent them from falling off the cliff and prevent them from acting nasty to that person, ruin their lives. And now this person actually needs to learn on their own what makes them stumble and fall without having someone to catch them all the time. Okay, this is what's on your mind, about the person most on your mind. And this is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind with you. And this is your feelings towards them and the bond between you two and their feelings towards you. This is your behaviors and attitudes towards them, the outcome for December, and their behaviors and attitudes towards you. So we'll start with the situation here. And we have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. So the 6 of Cups in this scenario here is that beautiful feeling you get when someone says, well, I'm sorry, I was acting like such a screw up. I learned, I know better now, I won't do that again, I'm so sorry. And you can say, oh, it's no problem, don't worry, I understand you fully, you have been through a lot, and it's so great of you to come and say that you're sorry. So that feeling, you're not going to have it this time, because you're not going to forgive them this time, because they don't need that from you. They need to, because if you forgive them and forgive them and forgive them and forgive them, that's kind of what Jesus taught, because he said, turn the other cheek. First he threw the worthless servant out on the street, and when that person came back and said, I will do better, he took them back. And that's good. It was good for 2,000 years, okay, in the Pisces, Jesus era. But now we are going into the Aquarius era, and people are going to have to, snap it up, grow up. And if you're thrown out on the street this time for the 10,000 times, you're probably going to have to stay there for a while. We saw that with the Fool and the little Page of Wands, that this person needs to have their own experience of what happens when you don't play ball in a nice way. And so you can't have that sweet relief to, they finally, you wanted them to say that they're sorry so you can continue your relationship with them, and you wanted to forget about the nasty thing that they did and just, move on. But you're not allowed at this time. Is what I'm feeling, to get that kind of relief. And here is your what's on your mind about them, and you feel like they don't love you enough, and you feel also that you need to stop loving them because they aren't giving anything to you of value anyway. And I'm thinking this is a good thing. It's a little bit of a wake-up call, and you can give this love to people that actually give it back to you, and to know how to play ball in a nice way, and to share these group activities in a way that's not harmful to themselves and others. And this is what's on their mind about you. And we have the Magician in reversed. So they want to play ball the old way, where they always won over you and you always forgave them for, kicking the ball in your forehead and running all over you. And so they still have the same plan. They haven't changed it. They are still working with the same kind of ammo and trying the same old ways, because they are pretty sure that you will fall for it, that you will want them whatever they do, and you will love them whatever they do. So they're a little bit full of themselves still. The magician is a trickster. It's a fine line between good and evil. And when it comes in the reverse, he has very much tricksters or even narcissistic tendencies. So they are going to figure out a way to not have to give you love, but still keep you giving the love to them. And this is the bond between you two. And we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, so it's the apologies again. The time after the battle when you start thinking, maybe I was wrong anyway, I shouldn't have judged them so hard, and I miss them when they're not around, and maybe if they could come back and say that they're sorry, we could start again. So that kind of energy is what have kept you two together. So the breaking apart, coming together, breaking apart, coming together, it has made you feel probably that the relationship was somewhat passionate, or that you had something that was unique. You were able to go through a lot of hardships and still come back together. It's not a good glue for a relationship. This is your feelings towards them, and it's the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So this is, if I didn't have cards in my hand, I would make the applaud. I would applaud you, because this is coming out of prison. This is releasing you. You don't need them to say that they're sorry anymore. You don't need them to change their ways. You don't need them to do better. You just, free yourself from all these things that you have together with them, and give this to someone that already knows the game, how to play it, so it's beneficial for everyone, like a win-win situation, instead of one person winning and the other ones feeling, stamped on. This is their feelings towards you, and we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. So they are going to show you, yes, okay, they're going to show you. You are going to crawl to them. You are going to, regret to have turned your back against them. They know you are so weak. You are going to change your mind. You are going to want them back. You're going to ask on your bare legs that they will come back, and they are so sure of it. So they're just waiting. They're just waiting and, doing fun things, I guess, while they're waiting, or just, a little bit anxiously waiting, actually. But they are so sure. You have made them so sure. They have seen the same pattern over and over and over again with you. And this time they are just, they're just waiting for you to come back. They don't have to do anything. You will, call them, and they can breadcrumb you. They can say, well, I know it was a shitty thing I did. And then you will say all the other things. You will talk about what they did, what you did, how you felt, how they should have acted. They don't even have to, fill in the gaps. They just can be there and, maybe open the discussion, and then everything will be all right again. They don't have to make the slightest effort, okay? But that's the old way, and you have changed, and they don't know it, but you have changed from the bottom up. And this is your behaviors and attitudes. Well, you have forgiven them a lot, and you're not going to do it again. It's not, you're a tiny bit bitter here, but it's a good thing. It's almost like an allergic reaction. If you got the bee sting again and again and again and again and again, eventually it's too much of a really bad thing, and you are swelling up in your face, and you can't just let the bee sting you anymore, because now you're allergic and it's dangerous. So it's like when the cup is full and it floods over. You just had enough, and now even this very empathic side of you that wants everyone to feel nice and everyone to be, being friends before bedtime, all these kind of things doesn't matter as much when we feel like this. So this is actually strength that you have mustered up from your subconscious, because you have collected all this wisdom. They have done this to me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you keep on counting this many times. They've done the same thing. I can't forgive them anymore. I need to put boundaries. I need to, protect myself. I can't let this happen over and over and over and over and over again. And this is their behaviors and attitudes. And we have the 8 of Wands. So it seems like they will eventually try to reach out to you and, start that flood from, get it running again. So just saying, oh, I'm so sorry, or come with flowers, or some small thing that they will hope will solve this. They don't have really pure intention with that, because the Magician and the 2 of Wands and the 5 here of Swords, they want to keep themselves on the high altitude where you can continue come up the pyramid and give them your sacrifices. And if you don't come, they will shout it over the city that come with the sacrifices to me. Come and make me feel loved, make me feel celebrated, make me feel on top. And this is the outcome for December. And we have the King of Cups in the reverse. So this is a little bit drama king here that is feeling very unjustly treated, because it's your fault and a lot of other people's fault that they think that love should be this way, that they should be able to do stupid things and then feel so much loved when they are being forgiven over and over and over again, like really unconditionally loved, as they wanted to feel from their parents, and maybe did or maybe didn't, but they want to feel that way. They want to feel like they can do whatever and still they will be forgiven. I'm feeling that the reason to why they do this is because they don't feel worthy of love. So they want you to prove it to them over and over and over and over again, while you don't get any proof at all, because you feel totally unloved, like this is unrequited love. And it actually is, because this person can't love themselves, so they can't love you. And that's why you don't feel love, not only because they are acting stupid, but because they're empty. They're empty shells, because they can't get in connection with their inside, because they hate their inside. There's something wrong with them, fundamentally wrong. They probably feel that you are a much better person than they are, but it doesn't change the fact for how they are treating you. So I will clarify their love for you. And we have worth waiting for. Yeah, they want to see if you think that they are worth waiting for. So that's another way that they check your love. Will you still be there if they don't reach out to you for 3 weeks, 6 months, 4 years? Will you still be there waiting for them? So they want to know that too. So it's all about self-enhancement, or getting like being validated. So they want to be validated by you, but they don't validate you. So this is your feelings for them very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So you probably long for them a great deal. We have 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands. This is very soon. So they will come. And will you fall in the old trap of forgiving them again because it just feels so nice? In that case, you will have another ride on the merry-go-round. Okay. I will take outcome card for you from the Lover's Oracle to see what's the dynamic behind all this, what's fueling this. And we have this card here. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So this is lack of self-love also with you. And if you can, take a step back from this drama and focus on what really makes you happy besides this person or this addiction that you have to this person. Maybe they love bombed you in the beginning and then you got hooked and now you just want more, like the lab rat. Pressing the leverage again and again to get the food from the evil scientist that's checking out how addiction is happening. It's happening because you got something that felt really good and then you want it again and again and again and again. And even if you don't get it, you will still try to press the leverage. So I got an advice card for you from the Wisdom of the House of Night, and we have congratulations, success. And yeah, I told it I wanted to applaud you because you have made a realization. It's very easy for you to go back and, you know, you still long for this person here, obviously, and with the very soon and the Eight of Wands promising very soon. That's your miracle. That's what you want to happen. But you need to create your miracle on your own by letting this person learn for themselves to treat people better, that they can't be treated like this Egypt gods sitting, or the Mayan gods sitting in these pyramids waiting for sacrifices. You must celebrate now, as I do, for you have achieved success. Accomplishments are yours now, and you are in the position to reap the rewards of your hard work. The symbol of success reminds you that hard work pays off. Being true to yourself and refusing to compromise will yield good things. Okay, I need to say that again. Being true to yourself and refusing to compromise will yield good things. Don't forget that, Gemini. Choosing this symbol is a wondrous sign that all is well in your life. The symbol requires you to keep working hard, lest you lose the knowledge you have gained, you know, going back into the fog and, oh, they were so sweet that time. Now is not the time for slacking off. Keep going and celebrate even the smallest victory. So, for example, when you have been able to not thinking of them for the whole day or the whole week, be proud of yourself as I am proud of you. Remember, everything you choose now will come to be realized. Choose wisely. So you have also gotten more responsibility because of your growing maturity. You are now being handed more of your own power. So if you're going to long for them a lot, they're probably going to come back, and you can continue the eternity loop with the karmic wheel. Okay, so I'll see if I can find a card for them as well, how their journey will continue here. Choices 46. Oh, it opened directly. Every choice you make has a consequence. Even your thoughts are like magnets, drawing experiences to you for the good or for the bad. Do you know the story of the winged immortal in the House of Night who had to choose between the dark and the light? Do you know what he chose? Right now you're faced with such a choice. All you need to do is ask, is this for the highest good? The choice you make will be an important step into your life lessons. Remember, even not deciding is a choice, which this person is doing here. They're just waiting for you to choose. What will it be? Choose another card to show you what your choice will bring you. Okay, so put this card here. Now we'll take from Enchanted Maps. What will happen with this person if they choose to just continue staying on their high horse? And we have the deep freeze, and it's 26. And everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. The cold winter beacons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not just ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forgo ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationship to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now, so reflect, read a good book, or get a message. Massage, sorry. Well, message, we have it here. Rest and dream. Okay, so basically they will go to their dark place which they have avoided, the feeling of not being loved. And here they will be forced to, see their own pain and start to take better care of themselves instead of expecting to be babied by other people. And I don't remember the choice, but if they would, magically grow up and do the nice thing, becoming a good person, then they would have commitment, because they would have arisen to your level, and they would be able to be a good companion to you, or to, all the people in their life. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you are committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnership at this time. Remember that your partnership with Spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. So that's the last part. Is it's a hint to you that stay attuned to your highest self, what it wants, what it likes, what it doesn't like, who is actually a good friend to that higher self and who isn't. And that will call in like higher vibrations from people in general. And you want this person to choose this, to magically be transformed and choose the good thing, but you can't force them. And if you wait for them to do this, you might wait for a while, not forever, because they will try to come, but with this energy above their head, they are going to come with either trying to force you into doing the thing that they want, or crying their way into your heart. They are not going to take any grown-up decisions or responsibility at this time, I'm sure. But if they did, you wouldn't have any more problems. So that's why you have tried to change them, tried to help them, tried to aid them into becoming better people and doing the right thing. But it's up to them now, let them swim in their old pool of madness and find out where their own tail is. And this will help them to grow up and become responsible people. Magic can happen, but the best magic you can create here now is to be true to yourself, and others will be true to you. So things mirrors. Okay. Yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you like my content, want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button or follow the link in the description box. You can also help my channel through sharing this video with like-minded that would that you feel would benefit from it. To not miss out on any other content, you can visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists with your favorite content. If you click the arrow to see more, you will only see about 12 videos from that playlist. Rather click the headline to see all the videos that the playlist contains. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care, and bye-bye.